Welcome back to Juke Joint Stories. This is kind of an odd one. When I was maybe 19, 20 years old, I was still living with my folks and, just learning about the blues and all that. Um, Still just a young pup, still super green. But we had this neighbor who lived next door. And this guy was like a bodyguard for big rock stars. I want to say it was like Eddie Van Halen or something. I don't know who it was. But he was this big dude and, he played pretty good guitar himself. So I was just, hanging out with this dude one day and, and somehow we got around to talking about the blues and how I felt like I was still learning about the blues and how that all works. And he told me something. He's like, I'm gonna let you in on a secret. And it just seems super ridiculous and bizarre at the time. And looking back, I mean, it was pretty profound, and it was definitely from someone that I didn't expect. He was just some dude that was a bodyguard. But he basically said, "All right, here, Matt, I'm gonna play a little bit. I'll play the rhythm, and you just close your eyes and think about the girl you're with, or think about something that's important to you, or think about a heartbreak that you had, or whatever it is. And I want you just to keep your eyes closed and just play what you feel." And I thought that was so hokey at the time. But as I started to have more life experience and more music experience, I think there was some wisdom in that, and it couples with listening to guys like Robert Cray or whatever, where you hear that solo and you can tell it's just an extension of what he's singing about, that really hit years later. Like you are trying to, as a musician, convey the emotion of that song through your playing. And that has stuck with me. And I don't know that I would go as far as this guy did, like close your eyes and play what you feel. But I think the intent was there, and I think there was some wisdom to that. So that's my advice to younger players. It's like whatever you're singing about in that song, you need to convey that same emotion through what you're doing with your hands, through your solos. And that's definitely been something that's served me well over the years as a musician and an original songwriter. So anyway, that's my story for today. Just a really bizarre moment as a kid. If you're enjoying these, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell, and we'll catch you again on the next Juke Joint Stories.